Music washes away from the soul the dust of everyday life. You know, these days, the choice of the master of ceremony goes a long way in contributing to the success of your event. It is so amazing how the MC's role has evolved over time. My guest today on My Music and I is a delight to meet. My name is Yetunde Atolagbe. Now, meet my guest, Abdu Smai.
Hello, my name is Abdu Smai. I was born in the month of July, way back. Studied my primary school in Maiduguri Primary School. It's Maiduguri actually, but the pronunciation goes with the same dialect, Maiduguri. And from there I moved to State Locust Primary School because my mom was the headmistress, so she was transferred to the next school, which of course I followed her because I was a mommy's boy. And then right after that I moved to the next primary school, and that is Europe Practicing Primary School, and then later finished in Shehu Gerbe Primary School. Right after that, well, I studied from Unity Boys College, which of course I later graduated there or finished there. Unity Boys College in Maiduguri, still within Borno State. It's government college per se. And right after that, I moved into the tertiary institution, which is the popular Ramat Polytechnic. And I read NCE Tech, that's National Certificate in Education, Technical. And right after that, I moved to the University of Maiduguri. Started with electrical and electronics engineering, but later around part 2 going to 3, I discovered I'm actually an artist, not an electrical electronics engineer in the making. So I switched over and I moved to creative arts, and from creative arts, that was how I graduated with my BA in creative arts. And right after that, I moved to Bath Spa University in England, in the UK. And that's where I got my MA in fashion and textiles. And I'm back now in Nigeria. They discovered me in Ramat Polytechnic in one of these jump-up shows. So they invited me to University of Maiduguri. And that was where I discovered there were instrumental beats to songs. And right after that, I started composing rap, in Hausa. I think that was way back 1996. I don't know of any other Hausa rapper as of then, I know of Idris Abdul Karim was doing well in Kano at that time, and I could still remember some of the lyrics. Maybe in the course of the show I might give you some tips about that. And we're gradually from there, from music, I felt because of the fact that I mimic, different accents, from the local dialects we have in Maiduguri, like Kanuri and Bura, I started feeling, okay, if I can mimic these things, I can put them in the jokes, maybe sometime when I go on stage to MC a show or so. And so one day there was a program, and I think somehow something happened, the MC was not around, and some of my friends were like, hey, why don't you go on stage? You're very good in cracking people, in our classes, lecture theaters and what have you. So I went on stage, and something just, popped into my head that why can't you just talk like somebody from America? And that was it. I just held the microphone and I just went, good morning, Nigerians. Right now, we have a lot of people here having a good time back here. And as a guy coming all the way from United States of America, I have a lot of stuff I want to tell you right now. And this is Unimate 1996, and we're about to have some fun here in Losa Club. And a lot of people thought, okay, maybe this guy has gone to abroad or something, but it was in Nigeria we say Nawash. Even airport safe, I don't even know the direction where people even go airport that time. So gradually, when I came down the stage, everybody's like, "Oh my God, have you been to America?" I said, "Oh yeah, I was together with some of my friends back at the airport, and I'll be going back there. And a lot of people are looking forward to see me back again, but I'll be coming back." Little did they know that, this boy, I'm in one Rama Polytechnic. I'm not even yet a student of the university, because of the show. So they started inviting me, and couple with all those things happening, you know, the next show, a lot of people came and they were asking me if I have another accent. And I remember in Maiduguri, the Kanuri people have an accent. Yawa, jiyarma muna magana mun zo mun dauka kure mu da mangyab ya kare. Ah, buda busko da miyan kukara ma mun janje mun sa cikin kwano da muna lashiya no daddy wallahi aure, And they were like, "Oh, this guy can really get the Kanuri accent." And I was like, "Ah, ba haka bane magana da kusa ne daidai ne, haka ne muna so." Ah, mu Kanuri ada masamma, and then I met this Bura guy, and he's a Bura, by language, and they have this very strong accent, very nice people. If you try to play with me at Puktanga, everything must be through and thorough. We have to be very, very through, and these things. If you want to say anything, you have to be saying things that will be very, very in congratulatory mood. They have this very heavy accent, and so I begin to get the accents, and all of a sudden they started inviting me to shows, and when I go to shows and I have Margi people, different dialects. And then, from there I started moving to, the neighboring state, Yola. And Yola, they have these Fulani people. Wallahi je muna tare da abin nan Musa ma. Ya ce za mu zo NT ya za a ba mu interview nan daɗi ne. Kuma an ka ɗauki nono ka sha barci zai kama ka ci goro a kai. In ka ci goro za ka ga duk zai warware wannan zai maka daɗi ne. And so Michika people were there and they were like, kai ji mana, ya yaro nan zai zo yana ta magana akan cewa za mu zo mu kwashe yi jinan kuma an ziraba ta kai a nan za ka gane bambancin kura da kare kenan, and so they were like, "Oh, this guy is just something else," and I said, I remember one Margi lady met me on stage and she was like, "Hey, can you give us the Margi accent?" And I gave her back and I said, yawa kin sani mu Margi wannan muna so kifin da yayi wari yayi bum haka na wanda an ka saka ɗaya miya gaba ɗaya anguwa zai rikice za a ɗauka da yawa shi guda ɗaya ne. So the woman laughed, and from there people started to invite me. And for the fact that I've never seen the airport, and then all of a sudden there was a show that one Indian man wanted to to have some retailers, some consumers, like linked kind of business. And so the Indian man was looking for an MC, and then I said I can do it. So he invited me, but I first of all gave him some American accent, so he felt, okay, this guy must have traveled out. Not knowing that, I didn't even know the road to the airport at that time. So he now asked me, "Can you do it?" And I gave him the Indian accent. I said, "I'm trying to be very straightforward with you, because a lot of people are trying to get me to MC this program. But for the fact that I'm traveling out of the country, things are going to be perfect." The man say, "Oh, that is quite perfect. I have been trying to get somebody to talk to people sitting down, and they will feel as if you have been to Bombay." And I said, and the Indians, they shake their head. "Oh, no, 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 that is not what I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to say that anytime you give me a job, you're going to pay me not in Naira, not in rupees, you're going to pay me in dollars." People love to listen to music more. But if you have a very good start, if you are able to sit down and create a fresh joke that you integrate, you connect with the crowd in the beginning, then leave them thereabouts, not in the middle, but suspend them with that joke, understand? And then you give them the music. Well, people love music. Like me, if I go to weddings, I actually dance. I dance off, and people love to. You will have mixed, views and reactions about music. Some people love to be listening to music, but if you have good jokes that keeps the train going on, you will definitely have a 50-50 audience sometimes. Music is something that everybody loves, There's a very good literal definition for music, but it was an influence to me, especially way back in the 80s when we were very very young. My dad used to put us to a dancing competition with our elder uncles, and especially my elder brother, and and those songs way back actually were not really the influence to me, but they are songs that I can't really forget. I'm talking about songs like Boney M, Diana Rose. Those are songs that they actually brought us to understand that music was a beautiful thing. My dad actually loves music. He loves James Brown, and he has his old fabulous, they keep Lagos keep clean. That kind of, that very bogus trouser, at the base.
I feel good. I feel good. I feel good. I feel good. I do it. I would. Yeah. I feel good. I feel good. I do it. I would. So good. So good. I got you. I feel nice. I feel wow. The sugar is fine. I feel nice. I feel nice. The sugar is fine. Wow. So good. So good. So nice. So I got you.
I have never planned in life to be actually a comedian or an MC, but because life has a way of making you to move into a direction that you're actually supposed to be or destined to be. So thereabout in my early Rama Polytechnic days, even before the Polytechnic days, the Polytechnic shared same fence with the government college. I think there was a college of education like that, and on the other side, we used to go for dancing competition, and that was when musicians or rappers like Heavy D were having hit songs like Now That We Found Love.
What can we do? What are we gonna do? Roses are red and violets are blue. Love is good and plenty if you get plenty good loving. Kiss you where you're hot, do what I got to keep you bubbling. Do me right, my lonesome dove. Tell your man one time, what is this thing called love? I'm not quite sure as to what is going down, but I'm feeling hunky-dory about the thing I found.
An amazing Nigerian, I must say. To be an engaging master of ceremony in this dispensation really is a talent, and Abdu has this. Now, let's relax and listen more to Abdu as he shares his experiences as a master of ceremony and the songs that fascinate guests.
So there was a Briton that came, and he was speaking in Briton accent, and he asked me whether I could handle the crowd and all that, and I turned to him and I said, "Hello, mate. Is that the first time you've been here? I've been talking with this Indian man for a very long time, all right? So I try as much as possible to see I cut across the entire crowd sitting out there. But I've been to England, and I was sure, even airport I know see. I said, I've been to England just a little while, and I've got a lot of people waiting patiently to make sure that whenever I pick the microphone, things are going to be really perfect. And you've got anything to say apart from the fact that I can handle the program, all right?" And the man said, "Oh," and he has this, I don't know, is it a Liverpool kind of accent? And, or is it Liverpool, is it Central London? They say a lot of in it. Show flat. So you know what? I guess this guy can really handle this program, innit? A lot of people have been looking forward to get someone like you. And I said, "Well, I'm not really resident here. You have to pay for my flight." Nah, not the place really, So at the show, there were a lot of Igbos, Yorubas, and so they were like, "Say something in Igbo, say something in Yoruba, say something in Hausa," And one Igbo guy came and I said, "Nah, let me tell you something that is very tight and containable, okay? I am in this show because these people have paid me. And I want to do this thing not because of the fact that the show is very good, because after the program there must be something monetary, something that I can put inside my wallet, So that in case I go to the shop and I'm together with Nkechi, I will just ask her to take everything, just to put it on me. Okay. So the whole place was like, and the Yoruba guys, came and they were like, no, you have to do Yoruba, you have to do Yoruba. And I said, okay, I'm going to drop something now because, say, now so the shop, where people they work, now they take shop. And the next thing, the Yoruba people just say, okay, we'll go. And Yoruba people, they spray money, but now 5 naira. It depends. If salary don't close, very close to salary, and now 5 naira, now you go see. But if they pay salary, God's willing, your wedding for like a week after that one, and if you get bigger or higher denomination. I love Yoruba people. That very dramatic. That is the reason why when I told the man, I said, Baba, I want you to give me the possibility of me anchoring this program in a way that it will be perfect. He said, He said it's not about the money. I say, Baba, it's about the money. Because if you don't give me something that I can put inside my pocket, I need to buy a wedu. When he heard Iwedu, that was he said, now you are talking something directly proportional to what I will eat today. I say, okay. That's why I love Yoruba people. Say 080 777 7337. My experience as an MC, I think people prefer to listen to Nigerian music, more of Nigerian music, because peradventure you're playing any foreign music, which are also almost as good as, but Nigerians, I believe, that attend the wedding tend to prefer the Nigerian mix, especially the current ones. I strongly believe that people love Nigerian music because in the course of my MCing work, I've discovered how artists like techno, especially they love techno. The Maven Records have produced so many artists, and they've got very good songs like all this Godwin. They've got songs. Olamide, Shakiti Bobo is something that people run and come and tell you, they MC, give us Shakiti Bobo. People mistake the DJ and the MC. They believe you are just, of course, you are the one in control, and they run over and they say, give us Shakiti Bobo, Shakiti Bobo. And some of them don't even know the songs, but they just come and tell you the beat. That one is duro. Once you start a Nigerian mix, I've discovered if you're not a professional DJ, you dare not bring any foreign jam in it unless it's something it's trendy, And I strongly believe, to me, I love Nigerian music, and it's something that has really changed the pattern of weddings in Nigeria. People come to the weddings, apart from celebrating with the couple, they are looking forward to listen to good music, and I think it has really made a lot of impact on some people that have not even seen Nigerian music as as something that they could listen to. Some people love listening to cool music and foreign music, but I think by going to weddings, people get to feel that impact coming back to them finally. Yeah. So
have you seen my beautiful baby? Have you seen my tomato baby? Oh, baby, suffer the cool me temper. Ada, baby, na sugar, yo. Everybody they wait. Utakene no more. If I didn't maka, better soup na money kilamo. Ada mwa peke mi ya. Ada.
And looking at this, I actually on the Nigerian music thing, I the Nigerian music industry has not just moved from, from doing well, to a progressive. It has moved to a point where it's so much appreciated around not just Africa, because I've schooled in England, in the UK, and I've seen how you'll be surprised how our white our friends out there really love Nigerian music. I was so surprised. I almost, was beaten down by one. I think she was a French lady in my friend's wedding that took place in London Central. I asked them, and luckily, I asked the question. I said, why do you know this Nigerian dance? This going down up. She said, oh yes, we love the Nigerian music. You know the bunch? I said, yeah, I know the bunch. She said, wow, we love the bunch. That and they don't know this our pidgin. I have a confession. I said, yeah, I know the song. Yeah. So she was like, I love that song. The DJ has it. And my number one is "Move On Up." "Move On Up" by Curtis Mayfield. I love this song by Michael Jackson. "Rock with You." I wanna rock with you all night. Very nice song.
And we can ride the boogie, share that beat of love. I wanna rock with you all night, dance you into the sunlight. I wanna rock with you all night, gonna rock the night away.
And then I used to dance with Johnny Gills. Johnny Gills, "Rub You the Right Way," and "Rub You the Right Way." Touch, dun, dun, dun. You go put beat inside the song. About contemporary music, well, the song, I know my friend will love me to say this. I love that song, Duro. That is a song of the. I can dance Duro from now till. I love "Romantic" by Corey De Bello and Tiwa Savage. Ah, that is a very sweet song.
so romantic. Oh yeah, baby, make we show them. Let's show them. You show them. Make we let the whole world know. That my baby so romantic, yo.
I love Davido. Yeah. She know I'm Ferrari. I love. He belongs to me and I belongs to her. I like that song too. And of course I can't forget that second kind. That second is very tight. I like that second that I used to flush, to the side like this. Second. I like that second.
Poor people second, Obama people second, little people second, Niger people second. Yeah, anyone know, Mama, para, Mama, baby, open your leg, one hand on your waist, one hand on your chest. That's the second, move your body, touch the second. Oh yeah, second.
Very interesting, I must say. Very interesting indeed. I just had a nice time and I am sure you did. So join me next time on My Music and I promise it's really going to be a moment to be enjoyed. My name is Yetunde Atolagbe. Bye for now.